neighbours. Everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
Don't look at me. I mean, I'm the last person that can talk him out of anything at the moment. Gran, he can look after himself.
All right, suit yourself.
Gran, hang on a second. Look, Dad's no fool. He's not going to take any chances.
Paul, I have to stop him. You saw him. He was angry, reckless. Now, this situation with Scott is out of his control, and he knows it. I mean, driving that car is just a way of unleashing his frustrations.
Was my father planning to get behind the wheel of number 13, I'd move heaven and earth to stop him.
Oh, here we go again. Gail, there is no jinx on number 13. I mean, Rob's done all the work on it, so it's safe. I mean, it's as safe as the chair you're sitting on.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. Once he's out on that racetrack, anything could go wrong.
Well, think about it. Look, if Dad is as emotional and reckless as all of that, and I try to talk him out of driving the car, how do you think he's going to react? He's not going to listen to me, that's for sure. Now, all that'll happen is he'll go out onto the racetrack even angrier, especially with me.
There must be something we can do.
Yeah, steer well clear. If we don't go pestering him, he'll cool off. And none of us will have anything to worry about, will we? Now, let's go and have a bite to eat. It's my shout.
I'd better stay. Jane's just taken a lunch.
So we'll lock up for an hour, won't hurt?
Paul, I still think
Gran,
that we should...
I am right, and you know it. Now, if we don't get worked up, we won't make him worse, will we?
Did you take my advice and talk to Clive? He's usually full of bright ideas.
I rang him this morning. All he said is we should avoid giving Nan any nasty shocks.
Great.
Could you wrap that for me? I might go back to the office. By the looks of it, I have plenty of time on my own to work out what I'm going to do.
Look, take the plate. I don't think Daphne's got a bag big enough for that.
Okay.
Hey, on the house.
Thanks. Paul, I'm going back to the office. Can I have the keys, please?
Yeah, sure. Listen, the answering machine's on, so why don't you leave it on while you finish your break?
Okay, thanks.
Bye.
G'day. G'day, Des.
Hi, Des.
So what'll it be, ladies?
Daphne said the lasagna is very good.
Sounds fine with me.
It'll do me.
Gran?
Oh, whatever. I'm not really very hungry.
So, who's minding the bank, mate?
Well, they'll have to struggle on without me until Daphne gets back here. She's got a doctor's appointment.
Oh, all this business with Nell Mangle hasn't sent her blood pressure soaring again, I hope.
Oh, she's as good as gold. It's only a checkup. We don't want to take any chances.
Of course not. An ounce of prevention, so they say.
Yeah, we don't want anything to go wrong now.
Look, I'm sorry, but I just can't sit here about to stuff my face with Jim intending to drive that car. Please excuse me.
Jan. Look, she is only going to make him worse.
Maybe, maybe not. But if anything did happen, it'd be in our consciences forever.
What? About the lasagna. When Daphne said it was good, I think she meant that it was selling pretty well. Extremely well.
Listen, sorry, mate, some of the time, all right?
Yeah, but I make a real mean omelette.
Charlene, is Jim here?
He was. He left about 10 minutes ago with Mr. Lewis. They've taken number 13 for a run. Boy, was Mr. Robertson in a shaky mood. Almost snapped my head up.
Paul, we have to get to the track. Let's pray we're not too late.
Hey, it's only a test run.
She's run as she'll ever be. I don't need an expert to tell me that. Yes, well, just don't forget, you're not taking the family wagon on a sunny Anvil joyride. Just keep your eye on the tacho. 7,000 revs as much as you'll be doing today. She can do more than that. 7,000 revs is the maximum for this run. Any faster you'll be asking for trouble. Now do us all a favour and don't let it go to your head. All right, all right. G'day, you're just in time.
On the contrary, I'd say we're too late.
Oh, Dad, how could you let him drive that car?
Well, it's his, isn't it? No, he'll be all right.
Okay, little lady. Let's see what you're made of.
Oh, Jim.
That's it then. He must be sitting on at least 7,000 revs. He'd be pulling her back now. Mate, slow down, slow down. Pull her back, pull her back.
I wish you wouldn't drive it. I'm scared you'll get hurt. I don't want you to die, Dad.
Nice bit of driving, mate. You know, for a moment there, I thought that...
Yeah, I know what you mean. About the speed going to your head.
Yeah, it gets to you, doesn't it? Well, at least one thing we settled today. Doesn't seem to be any jinx on number 13.
Yeah, well, for once, Dad, I'm only too glad to be able to agree with you.
I thought I saw you too when I came around the first time.
It's a wonder you saw any more than a blur, the speed you were going.
Yeah, I did push it a bit.
Oh, thank God you're all right.
Ah, gloating over your savings.
Not much to gloat over. It's a new account. Mum made me open it. It's called the Liquid Beauty Damage Compensation Fund. Yeah, so far, it's a drop in the bucket.
At least she's trusting you to do your own banking again.
It doesn't leave me much to play with. And by the time I've paid board and everything...
Come on, Moneybags. I'll take you to lunch at the coffee shop. That's if Daphne will let you in.
Speak for yourself. You look like the creature from Lassiter's Lagoon.
Look, I'm going to put most of what I earn into your damages fund, so that ought to help out.
Yeah, it's a good start anyway. Thanks.
Bad?
Not bad, that's ace.
You actually want to wear a dress on the wedding day and not a pair of overalls.
Henry, you may not have noticed, but I do wear dresses occasionally. And that once... I'm getting married, Henry, and just once, I want to look really special.
You can try it on.
No, what's the use? Look at the price tag.
Look, it's already been reduced. We might be able to talk them down some more.
Yeah, suppose it wouldn't hurt. Just to give me an idea, maybe Mum could make something like it. Looks like that's the end of that.
Excuse me. Any chance my sister trying that dress on now?
I really must get to the bank. Why don't you come back when you finished work? You'd do it more justice if you had the chance to clean up first.
Yeah, we'll come back later.
It's a lovely dress, isn't it? Like something out of a fairy tale.
Yeah. Women. What is it about weddings that makes you go all weak at the knees?
I was well past the 7,000 RPM that Robert specified before I came to my senses.
What snapped you out of it?
Lucy, believe it or not.
Lucy?
Yeah, something she said to me the other day. Made me realise how irresponsible I was being.
Oh, thank God, whatever it was.
Once I got the car back under control and I was on my way round to where you were all waiting for me, I started thinking about a lot of things. All the lectures I've been giving Scott about responsibility. The argument I had with Paul when he tried to defend him. Lucy. Then, like a fool, I forget about all my own responsibilities just to fulfill one of my more dangerous ambitions.
What about the rest of your dangerous ambitions? Driving in the Classic 500.
Oh, well, it's not so simple. I don't like to let Rob down. He's got his heart set on number 13 winning that race.
And so have you, by the sound of it. Look, don't bother about lunch. I'm really not very hungry.
Oh, thanks. Stick it on the account this time. Thanks, Rob.
Charlene will be back any minute. You two got time for a drink at the waterhole?
Oh, no, I better get back to the office. Would you go?
Oh, no, thanks. I don't particularly want to listen to the post-mortems on number 13.
What are you so shirty about? She's proved what she's capable of.
Oh, she's done that plenty of times before today.
Gail, there is no such thing as a jinx. Admit that much at least.
And I suppose now that one person's lived to tell the tale, Dad and Jim will be more obsessed than ever. Well, I don't want to know about it.
Look, love, we'll take it easy. We haven't forgotten what happened to Jeremy.
Nor have I.
How's Gran?
Sort of a shaky.
Really? Can't say I'm surprised.
You should have a talk with your son here about Daniel's Corporation sponsoring number 13.
Well, I'd like to, Dad, but Gran's still a bit touchy on the whole thing.
It's all right, Paul. I've decided to sell the car anyway.
Come on, Jim. Don't tell me you let the women get you with all this voodoo stuff.
No, I decided off my own bat. I've got my family to think about.
Yeah, but what about the classic 500?
Well, that'll be somebody else's privilege. I'm going to put a few ads in one of the car magazines when I get back.
Damn shame, I reckon.
Yeah, well, I don't.
Oh, please, Jane. Mr. Lewis even let me off work early so we could get to the shop before it closed.
Charlene, I can't. Not until Paul and Gal get back to lock up.
Do you reckon they'll be long? Well, you don't want to come with me, do you? Should have known you wouldn't be enthusiastic. Well, Mike doesn't like the idea of us getting married either.
Charlene, if it's what you both want, I couldn't be happier.
But you think we're making a mistake, is that it?
No, I'm just saying that I wouldn't be as keen to get married at our age, but everyone's different.
So you'll be my bridesmaid?
I thought you'd never ask.
Well, wait till you see this dress. It's gorgeous. It's a little bit like that. The front's cut like that. Sleeves to about there. Material sort of a silken lace. And I thought while I was trying it on, might as well see what they've got for bridesmaids. Hey, what are you staring at?
You look so, I don't know, happy, I guess.
Happy? Oh, it's all this romance stuff. It's great. Oh, thank goodness you two are back. Is it all right if Jane knocks off for the day? We've got something to do.
Yeah, sure.
Sounds like it was a big day at the racetrack.
Yeah, you could say that. How are the wedding plans coming along?
Oh, not bad. Mr. Robinson's still a bit of a worry, though. Hey, maybe we should have a double wedding. Both Robinson boys at once. Hey, then he'd have to come.
I don't think that'd work out, Charlene. We only want a really small wedding, don't we, Paul?
Well, come on, Charlene, we'd better get moving if you want to try this dress on.
Well, I still don't understand you two. Well, getting married's about the most important thing that can happen to you, isn't it?
Gran.
Oh, hello, darling. Oh, I made a cake this afternoon. Help yourself.
No, thanks. Working in a kitchen sort of makes you lose interest in food.
I hope that doesn't apply to dinner.
Yeah, well, I was going to make myself scarce at dinner time anyway. I didn't want to ruin Dad's digestion.
Your dad drove number 13 today.
Nothing happened, did it?
No, thankfully, no. But he realized afterwards what a big risk he took. He's decided to sell it.
Oh, no. That is all I need.
I thought you'd be pleased.
Yeah, well, I am, I suppose. I wouldn't like to see him get hurt in any way. It's not going to make him any easier to live with. The only time he was off my back was when he was working on number 13. That is my cue.
Hello?
Dad?
What you got? Helen?
Jim?
I don't know why I had the idea everything was going to be okay when I got home tonight, but wishful thinking, I suppose.
I don't think Scott has much to say until you're prepared to be more reasonable.
If by reasonable you mean I'm going to give him my blessing and go to his wedding, no way.
So you've changed your mind about what you said this afternoon, about taking your family's responsibilities more seriously?
Hurrying an 18-year-old boy into a marriage at the expense of his career is hardly what I'd call being responsible.
Then you better read this before you make a mistake that you'd regret for the rest of your life.
Anne.
Yes, she wrote it to me when she found out she was pregnant with Lucy. Read it, Jim.
No, I'd rather not.
All right, well, listen. Because some of it's very important. Mum, there's something I've never thanked you for, and I should have. I've been so selfishly wrapped up in Jim and the kids that I never got around to it. I know you had your doubts about the wisdom of us marrying so young, but you gave us your blessing anyway. You put our happiness first. And that meant everything to Jim and me. And of course, you know we're as much in love now as we ever were. More, probably. Now, would you have put off the wedding if I hadn't given you my blessing? Or waited a few years if I'd asked you to?
Not in your life.
Then why can't you give your own son the same chance? He's just as much in love with Charlene as you were with Anne.
Now, the plumber's coming in at 9 tomorrow morning to fix that broken shower basin 147. You reckon you can handle that? He's got 2 heads and webbed feet.
Yeah, fine.
What are you so preoccupied about? Ah, I see. You want a church wedding after all.
I don't, but your family does. In fact, the guest list Helen's compiling is so big, we're going to need a cathedral.
What, do you want me to talk to her?
No, I can do that. But has it struck you, Paul, that compared to Scott and Charlene's, our wedding's going to look a little skimpy?
Hey, they'll understand. It's the second time round for you and me.
Yeah, but think about it. You and I will still be taking the same vows as they will, only with them it's for real. You and I will be mouthing platitudes to keep our families happy, and someone's bound to notice the difference.
So what are we going to do about it?
Stick to our guns about a civil ceremony for a start, and I'll talk to Helen about keeping the guest list small. But you're going to have to back me up, Paul, otherwise the whole world's going to realise that this marriage is a complete farce.
Gail, it's not a farce. Well, we both know where we stand, don't we?
Yeah, our families don't. And if they find out, that's going to make 2 weddings in Ramsay Street your father won't be attending.
I see a bridal shop with a dress in a window. Ah, it's a fairy tale dress. And only $750.
How did you know?
ESP.
Henry, you're an idiot. You should have been there. Charlene looked beautiful.
Well, what's the problem?
Fitted me perfectly. Mrs. Finch even found a matching veil. You know, one of those ones that come down over your face?
Oh, you'd better buy that. That's to make sure Scott doesn't get cold feet in the middle of the ceremony.
Ha
I didn't mean it, Lenny. You look $1,000,000. Scott probably won't be able to keep his hands off you.
I don't know what everyone's getting so excited about. I knew from the start I couldn't afford a dress like that.
Well, can't Mum copy the pattern?
Well, I had a close look. There's heaps of material in it. It'll cost a fortune. And it's pretty complicated too. I wouldn't want to give Mum all that extra work.
Well, there's got to be a way.
There's not, Henry. Let's just forget about the dress, okay?
The mid, please.
Well, I hope this means that you've decided to have dinner after all, because it's one of your favourites.
Yeah, well, I heard Dad going out again. Will he be back for dinner?
I'm not sure, but if he is, couldn't you make an effort, darling?
Yeah, okay. Look, Gran, I'm sorry about what I said before, and I'm glad he's selling the car, but I just wish I could figure out why he's so aggro about Charlene and me, that's all.
It's been very hard for him, trying to raise you all without your mother.
Yeah, I know, but he and Mum were about our ages when they got married. You'd think he'd understand better than anyone. And Mum would have been happy for us, I know she would have.
Yes, I think she would.
If she was still alive, she'd talk Dad into coming to the wedding.
Scott, I think it's about time you tried talking to your father again, because maybe, just maybe, he's changed his mind. Why don't you go and find him?
I don't know where he went.
I think I do.
I miss you, Anne. Especially at times like these. I've been asking myself what you would have done. I think I know now.
I love Charlene, and I really want to marry her. Can't you please be there?
I'll be proud to be. Congratulations.
Thanks. Thanks, Dad. Thanks.
Come on, let's go to the waterhole. It's time I bought my son a beer.
For sure.